Thanks, Angie. A new website is making a pretty big promise. WeatherTrends 360 offers you a forecast for any place in the world 360 days before the date you want to know about.
Doubt it? Well, scores of companies have been paying WeatherTrends big bucks for years. Bruce LeShen has a look.
Black & Decker is a client, so warm, dry weather, they sell a boatload of these in the spring. Cold, rainy spring, they don't sell any.
Bill Kirk has convinced scores of companies he has the secret formula to predict the weather a year out. In a terrible winter storm, they're actually going to sell more birdseed?
Millions and millions more bags.
The companies are willing to pay Kirk's WeatherTrends 360 hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he says it can help you out too.
How often you come here in January and it's freezing and you want to get a coat and they don't have any, or a snowblower and they're stocked out.
For every 1 degree the temperature goes up, beer sales increase 1.5%. People buy Coke when it gets hot, but when it gets too hot, they switch to water. Kirk admits he cannot predict a 100-year storm like Hurricane Katrina. But 1 year beforehand, WeatherTrends did predict a big hurricane would hit somewhere in the Gulf.
Walmart pre-positioned inventory in that area months in advance, and it actually hit. Everyone remembers Walmart was there with their merchandise that people needed really before our government was.
You said it was going to be cool here, actually, in these 2 days, and it actually was hot.
Yeah.
So doesn't make you all that happy.
Independent audits suggest WeatherTrends is accurate about 80% of the time, which is better than most short-term forecasts. It now has a consumer website that will give you a daily forecast, but Kirk says the better bet is to look at trends.
I was going to go on vacation in Virginia Beach right in here.
Not good.
And we moved it back to here. So this...
Good move.
Good move. This is your test. If it's raining on my vacation, I'm going to be mad.
We'll let you know how he does.
You know where I live.
Bruce LeShen, 9 News Now.
Well, Bruce isn't mad, and he's not going to have to hunt down Bill Kirk from WeatherTrends. His vacation was perfect, just as predicted.
You know, seasonally, I think there's some merit to some of the longer-range forecasting, but a day-to-day forecast going out a year, you know, there's going to be hits and misses, like the Farmer's Almanac as well. You know, and even there, you know, there's a lot of debate, but we get better understanding these bigger patterns, the North Atlantic oscillations, and some of the La Nina and El Nino events that tend to impact the seasonal weather over time, but I don't know, I'm still a little...
And they're probably using some of the same instrument measures that you're using, so it's not like they have a crystal ball and you're in the dark ages or something.
No, but if they're finding which one of these little factors ties more into that, you can't sort of fine-tune and hone into it, so he's probably onto something, but as far as the...
If he was way off, the people like the major corporations they mentioned probably would not pay him anymore, so he'd be out of business. So there's got to be something to it, you think.
Something to it.
We need to find out what he's saying about the winter.
So we'll look into that.